Okay, hi there. Welcome to another video looking at how to build good analytical chains of reasoning. Examiners are clear in their reports that they want students to build those nice, clear chains of reasoning to give high marks for analysis in exam answers. And it's a good idea to build connective phrases into those answers. We'll give you some examples in this video. Good analysis always encourages stronger evaluation. If you get the analysis right, the evaluation often flows quite nicely and quite easily. So here's a question. Analyse how an increase in national insurance might affect unemployment in the UK economy. Now, this is highly topical. The UK government has decided to increase the rate of national insurance in the UK to increase the funding for health and social care. So here we go. I'm going to build two chains of reasoning for you. And here's the first one. National insurance is a direct tax on earned income. A nice definition there. The UK government has announced a 1.25 percentage point increase in national insurance from April 2022 to help fund health and social care. As a result, higher national insurance contributions will lead to a fall in the real disposable income of millions of households. So a direct tax goes up, your disposable income in real terms will go down. So if disposable income drops, people then have less spending power, their purchasing power is diminished after tax, and therefore you'd expect consumption to decline, consumer spending on goods and services. Since consumer demand is the biggest percentage of aggregate demand, AD equals C plus I plus G plus X minus M, of course, this direct tax rise might lead to a contraction of real national output because there's less spending in the economy, therefore businesses have less incentive to produce. Consequently, businesses may reduce their output, their production, and may decide to control their costs by reducing their payroll. The payroll is a word used to describe how many people are being paid by a business. This can then cause an increase in cyclical, or otherwise known as demand deficient unemployment. So a rise in national insurance could lead to an increase in cyclical unemployment. For example, somebody earning, let's say, £50,000 a year in their job is going to pay just over £5,000 a year in national insurance after the increase, and that increase will be about £500. So quite a significant dip into their real disposable incomes. So what I've done here is I've put that chain of reasoning together into one paragraph so that you can see what it looks like. In red, I have put the kind of connective words. These words are the glue that holds the answer together. They tell the examiner you're trying to build chains of reasoning. In blue bold, I've put some of the key concepts that I've added into my answer. So there we go. There's a linked chain of reasoning to build analysis. And of that, you can easily then evaluate the extent to which people do cut their consumption. Do people, for example, dip into savings and carry on spending? The extent to which other factors might be causing unemployment to go down. The rise in national insurance, of course, is a negative for growth and jobs, but it could be that the exchange rate's gone down and exports are doing well, for example. A second chain of reasoning is related to the fact that national insurance is also paid by employers, not just employees, but the businesses themselves pay national insurance, and that includes hundreds of thousands of small businesses. So a rise in national insurance will increase the average cost, the cost of employing all workers. And also it'll lift the marginal cost of taking on any new workers. So higher national insurance might make it less attractive for businesses to add to their workforce, and this will lead to an increase in business operating costs and a probable fall in operating profits. Now, some businesses, as a result, will raise their prices. Others might choose to delay perhaps a planned pay rise for staff, and some will cut employee hours or find other ways to control their costs. So they're building the idea of how businesses might respond to national insurance. But if a business decides to scale back jobs because of the tax rise, then this will lead to a fall in employment and cause a rise in the unemployment rate. I was reading something from the Federation of Small Businesses that employer national insurances for small businesses, let's say with five people on a pay of, let's say, £30,000 a year, they're going to pay about £16,000 a year in national insurance. Quite a substantial national insurance bill for small businesses. So this is quite an important tax change. The government's under pressure to delay it at the moment with the rising cost of living in the UK. But hopefully this has been a good example of how to build a chain of analytical reasoning to link a rise in national insurance to the possible effects on unemployment.